What's up guys, how's it going? My name is Lost and welcome back to another Kingdom Hearts Xehanort video. So, in this video guys, we are going to be talking about the brand new medals and the two banners that came with today's update. Now of course, if you missed part 1 of my update video, make sure to watch that. I will link it down in the description below for you guys, or you can watch it at the end of this video with the annotation. So, let's go ahead and talk about these brand new medals. Alright guys, so as always, shout out to Roboloid and Ryuji for allowing me to use the translations in my update videos. You can always find them on Discord or on Twitter at Roboloid or at Ryuji Plays. And of course, if you are new to the channel and you would like to support me greatly by helping me reach the yearly goal of mine of 5,000 subscribers, make sure to hit that big red subscribe button. It would be greatly appreciated from anybody new to the channel. So, first things first, guys, is going to be the one-day banner. So, let me go ahead and pull my notes out. You would think I'd be ready for this. Alright, so with this one-day special banner, you can pull at most once to get an upgradable Superburst medal. This banner does feature the 1 pull limit, 10 limited time VIP coins per pull, I guess per the 1 pull, and 1 7-star tier 8 or tier 9 Superburst upgradable medal. Comes as Superburst when you pull, not Superburst Plus. So basically, it's just the medals that are able to be upgraded with the dual Meow Wells to Superburst Plus. So you got Monster Sword, you got Sephiroth, you got Axel. There's a few other Superburst medals that you can actually grab from this as well. So not only that though, but in this banner as well, you also have a chance on pulling the brand new Superburst medals as well that are upgradable with the dual Meow Wow. So you have a chance of doing that as well. So up to you guys though, in my opinion though, if you are going to be chasing like any of the new medals that came to the game this morning, I would go for the other banner that we are about to talk about. But with this one right here, I mean, if you want to take the chance, it's 3,000 jewels and this banner goes away tomorrow morning. Now, we're going to be talking about the brand new banner itself and the new medals that we got within this banner. So, let me scroll up to the notes real quick. More Kingdom Hearts 3 medals are here. Get Superburst KH3, Kingdom Hearts 3 Master Xehanort, and Kingdom Hearts 3 Marluxia. Rejoice as there is finally a mercy pull for the normal banner as well. Now, the normal banner features 2 6-star or 7-star Kingdom Hearts 3 medals per pull, 1 new tier 9 medal in 10 pulls, and the 10 limited time VIP coins per pull. The premium banner, which is of course the bright yellow one, or in this case, the grayish looking one. They're both looking gray. The premium banner features 4 6-star or 7-star Kingdom Hearts 3 medals per pull. You get 1 new tier 9 medal in 5 pulls. You get 10 limited time VIP coins per pull, which of course you can use those coins whether you're pulling from the normal or the premium banner for trait medals if you do manage to get any of these new medals, or at least the Superburst medals, and you have a greater chance on getting Superburst medals in the premium banner as well. So let's talk about these three medals, because there was one medal that is kind of unique or kind of different from our usual type of medals that we get. Superburst KH number 20, which is right here, is a tier 9 medal. Upright magic 6 gauges multiplier is at 48.68. That is not bad of a multiplier for an AoE medal. It deals 3 extremely powerful hits. That's it. No buffs, no debuffs, no guilt increases, no restoring gauges, no affecting counters, nothing. It is just deals 3 extremely powerful AoE attacks. That is it. So this is completely different from our usual normal medals that we tend to get, where we do have like at least some buffs or debuffs. But thinking about it this way, is that this medal right here, by the time you reach this medal on like say Starlight or maybe your pet slot, you should have your buffs and debuffs already on by the time you get to Superburst KH number 20. I'm just saying though. But I mean, if you are planning to use this medal as a as a buffer, that is not the case with this medal, guys. So, you know, take note to that this medal pretty much has to be placed or used as a friend shared medal to do whatever damage it is based on the buffs and debuffs you already done before you reach this medal. So pet slot, 5th slot, maybe even 4th slot, depending on what Keyblade it is that you use. hopefully you should have your buffs and debuffs with like Kyrie, Xehanort, any other Superburst medals, etc., before you get to Superburst KH3. The Superburst ability, the multiplier starts at 160, and once you use dual Meow-Wows and it becomes Superburst Plus, it will go up to 200. The ability is an AoE attack, and for 1 turn buffs upright magic attack by 10 tiers, recovers 5 gauges, raises the guild of all metals by 200 or 250% on upgrade. In PvP, this ability activates on slot 3. So, if you're needing buffs and whatnot, there it is. Your Superburst ability. So, you can use that. But again, I mean, by the time you get to this medal, guys, if you treat this medal as a straight damage dealing medal, and you have it at the end of your Keyblade setup, you should have your buffs and debuffs by the time you get this. So it's really up to you guys as to whether or not you want to chase this medal, but I feel like these other 2 medals might be a bit better, and here's why. Superburst Kingdom Hearts 3 Master Xehanort is a tier 9 medal, reverse power 6 gauges, 44.84 to 55.44, so not too bad of a multiplier at a 7-star. It is an AoE attack, and for 1 turn, buffs reverse general attack by 15 tiers, buffs power attack by 10 tiers, debuffs the enemy's reverse power defense by 15 tiers, raises the guild of all metals by 170%, does not increment the enemy's counters, damage increases when only 1 enemy remains, does 4 hits, his Superburst ability, multiply at 160 and then 200 on the upgrade. It is an AoE Superburst attack, and for 1 turn, buffs reverse power attack by 10 tiers, raises the guild of all metals by 200 or 250 on upgrade. In PvP, this ability activates on slot 3. So this medal right here is a very good, in my opinion, it's a very good AoE medal compared to Superburst KH number 20. Why do I say that? 1, because the medal itself, it gives buffs and whatnot, right? 2, the multiplier on Master Xehanort, I feel is better if you treat this medal as a single target. When I say single target, that's because of its ability where if you're fighting 1 enemy, that's when that 55.44 kicks in. But if you're using this medal as an AoE medal, then the 44.84 kicks in, and then Superburst KH number 20 would be much better as an AoE attack. But of course, if you're going to use this as a single target, then bam, 54.44 multiplier, you're golden. You're going to do some pretty hefty damage, especially with whatever traits that you get with this medal. So not a bad medal at all if going up against AoE or single target units. Now, the big one that I feel like is probably the best medal in my opinion out of these 5 medals that came out is going to be Superburst Kingdom Hearts 3 Marluxia. Tier 9 medal, reverse speed, 6 gauges, multiplier is at 47.12 to 73 multiplier at a 7-star. That is the highest multiplier that I think I've seen in game so far, and I could be wrong. It is a single target though, and for 1 turn, buffs reverse general attack by 15 tiers, buffs speed attack by 10 tiers, debuffs the enemy's reverse speed defense by 15 tiers, raises the guilds of all metals by 170, does not increment enemy counters, 30% chance to activate a critical hit, and damage increases if a critical hit activates. So yes, to get that 73 multiplier, that you have a 30% chance for it to actually kick in. If not, then the 47.12 will be the multiplier that it will always hit. So you can use your critical hit perks to try to increase those chances so that way you can hit the enemy with that beautiful 73 multiplier. But get this, guys, if you were to have Light Bulb Nominee, the medal that makes the next medal an AoE attack, this medal will be destructive, man, especially if you get the right traits on Marluxia. You take this to PvP, no, not PvP, excuse me, PvE, and it will murder enemies with that high multiplier, which is why I feel like if you have Light Bulb Nominee, this is the medal that you should definitely go for, because that multiplier is insane if the critical does kick in. So I feel like this is the star medal. Then it would be Xehanort, and then Superburst KH20 in my opinion. But of course, let me know in the comment section below, out of those 3 medals, which one would you chase for first if you decided that you wanted to pull on this battle, on this banner? Good God. So Marluxia got me excited, boy. So the Superburst ability for Marluxia real quick: 160 multi, 200 on upgrade, AoE attack for 1 turn, burst reverse speed attack by 10 tiers, raises the Guild to 4 medals by 200, 250 on upgrade, and in PvP this ability activates on slot 3. Marluxia is I'm very tempted to pull for Marluxia. Like, I'm very tempted to pull live during a live stream and hope to God that I get Marluxia, because I feel like, at least for myself and my gameplay, he is like the star medal to get in this banner. Now, the other 2 medals that popped up with this banner, this brand new banner, is Xehanort 3 Rapunzel. It's a tier 8 medal, upright power, 3 gauges, multiplier ranges at 23.35 to 36 at a 7-star multi. It is an AoE attack. For 1 turn, overrides general power attack to +15, overrides the enemy's power defense to -10, and damage increases with higher HP. Does 7 hits. Her Superburst ability, which requires the dual meow wows. The multiplier is at 140. It is an AoE Superburst attack, and for 1 turn, greatly restores HP, recovers 10 gauges. In PvP, this ability activates on slot 5. So not too bad of a medal. It's kind of like a buffer / support type of medal. So, you know, depending on if you're trying to turtle any type of event, you would put Rapunzel first to get those buffs and those debuffs, especially since it does have the override ability, and you don't want to put your buffing medal in first and then after that you put Rapunzel, because then things are just gonna get messed up completely. So you want to put Rapunzel first, and then either Kairi or Xion, depending on what type of setup it is you are trying to make. So not too bad of a meta. It's pretty decent. It's pretty decent. Now, Xehanort 3 Gato, hopefully I'm pronouncing that right, is a tier 8 medal reverse magic. I feel like I'm gonna get a lot of flack in the comment sections today. 5 gauges, multiplier is 28.18 to 36.43 at a 7-star. It is an AoE ability, and for 2 turns, buffs general magic attack by 10 tiers, debuffs the enemy's magic defense by 10 tiers, damage increases with a lower slot number, does 1 hit. The Superburst ability multiplier is at 140. It is an AoE attack, and for 1 turn, buffs reverse general attack by 5 tiers. In PvP, this ability activates on slot 5. Mama Rapunzel, or whatever, I'm not gonna say the name again, embarrass myself, but this medal right here in general, it's not really all that. It's probably the worst one out of these 5 brand new medals that came out. So if you do get this medal, I mean, it's kind of like a rip. No, actually it is a rip, but if you manage to get Rapunzel and not Mama over here, then you are golden. But of course, if you do get any of these tier 9 medals, then well, that's a whole different story. So yeah, overall though, this banner, it's a very tempting banner. But again, in my opinion though, Marluxia is definitely the prize, then Xehanort, and then Superburst Xehanort number 20. So if you do pull on this banner, good luck to you guys. Again, I'm extremely tempted to pull for Marluxia, and if I do pull for Marluxia, I'll probably do it live during a live stream. So I don't know. I have to think about it hard. I have to think about what pops up on Thursday and whether or not I'm going to actually grab this medal for my JP account. So we'll see. But either ways though, that's going to be the end of the video. What I did want to do in this video though is I want to pull on this 1-day banner, which I know sounds crazy. I know it really does sound crazy, but here's why. Because if I'm not mistaken, on this account, on this JP account, I have a lot of Sephiroth traits. And if I can get Sephiroth and make him into a Superburst plus medal, that would be amazing. So I'm going to take my chance. I'm going to see if I can get Sephiroth. Wish me luck, guys. As always, if you enjoyed this video, make sure to smash that like button and subscribe for some more future KHUx content. Please give me Sephiroth. That would be amazing. Please. Oh no, it's an upright. Please let me see a 7-star reverse. Please. Oh, I saw one. Oh, please. Hey, Muscle Sora. Hey, Muscle Sora. I didn't get Sephiroth though, but I got Muscle Sora. Yes. All them painful tickets, boys, from the stream like 2 days ago. finally paid off. I got Master Sword out. And I got an Aqua too, which is sweet. Alright, so yeah, take care guys. Hope you have a good rest of your day. And I will catch you guys in the next video. I got Master Sarah!